Hello Pisces, these are your tarot cards for June of 2023. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and if you want to schedule a one-on-one tarot reading, distance healing session, or if you want to learn more about my live online Reiki certification courses, check out my website, learnreikiphiladelphia.com, to find out all about it. But for right now, let's go ahead and see what the cards have in store for you. Awesome. So this is the focus of the month, is the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of force and sort of, it's being in the driver's seat. You're the person that's saying, okay, I want to move forward. And it's a very almost primal sort of feeling of you almost want to take everything you have and just suddenly run forward with everything you've got. So this is the focus. There's a lot of movement, big shifts, big changes, but you are in the driver's seat, and that's the most important thing to know. Also, this is a 5-card reading, and there are 3 major arcana cards. Major arcana are big life events, soul purpose type things that the major arcana cards are definitely speaking of situations and impacts and energies that are going to be with you for a long time, or they've been based on things for quite some time. But either way, they're things that we're going to have to work through. There's some sort of deeper meaning to them. So just know that there is quite a bit going on of great importance to you this month. So definitely the focus is the Chariot. Lots of movement forward, you in the driver's seat. What are we bringing with us into this month from May? That is the 3 of Pentacles, and Pentacles are all about resources. So this is literal coin and money and the resources we need to survive. Everything from work and job to roof over your head, your car, things like that. This card is all about people coming together, collaborating, working together to create something bigger than any one person could create on their own. So coming into this month, this is a group of workings of people, whether this is you working with a group of professionals you trust, whether this is you and your colleagues or your friends kind of rallying behind you. This is definitely the hard work that you have done is how you're entering the month. What's the challenge for the month? That is the 9 of Wands. This is a card of feeling like, are we almost there yet? And if you look, you see he looks like he might be, wherever he is, he's got a bandage over one eye. He's kind of looking through his scope. He's like, how much longer? How much longer? I'm being worse for the wear. So this is feeling really run down, knowing that you really want to go and make these moves, but at the same time, it's sort of like it couldn't come soon enough. It's like, I am so ready to go. I am so senioritis. I am so ready to jump out of this. At the same time, making sure that that doesn't impact misuse of this energy of going forward. And so what do we mean by that? Let's look at the next 2 cards, both of which are major arcana. The way forward from here, the best path forward, comes up as the Lovers. This speaks to not just romantic relationships. This is also people being together out of balance and harmony, and it feels like a natural fit. This is like, it doesn't require a lot of effort to have this connection. So this is often seen as not only romantic partnership, but even like a business partnership, or finding people that you want to collaborate with, or anything along those lines. Look for those opportunities as far as like using this Chariot energy to like run forward to right where you want to go. If it clicks together easily, that's the right one. If it feels like a good fit, if it really just is like almost too good to be true, that's what you want. What to look out for, this is the next card, is the whispers from your guides, and it's exactly what it sounds like it would be. So your guides either giving you a caution or a suggestion, and in your case, it's a caution, and it's the Devil. Now, the Devil in the tarot, it doesn't have that standard Western Judeo-Christian kind of understanding that we usually equate with the devil. The devil in the tarot has more to do with us internally, the things that we do, everything from potentially addiction, potentially codependency, potentially really anything that is your lowest common denominator that's ultimately not going to be serving you long term. This is sort of very base human behavior. It's within us. It's like the call is coming from inside the house if it were a horror movie. Yeah, this is stuff that we tend to do. So when I'm looking at this and your guide saying, hey, watch out for that. For some of you, you may already know what this is in your life, and you might feel a little called out by it. I'm sorry. This is a card that's saying whatever is sort of whatever you're doing as a coping mechanism that is super unhelpful and super unhealthy and could kind of tip the balance, now is the time to take charge of that and knock it off. It's also a sign that you want to go forward, not out of just feeling so beaten up you'll take anything that comes your way, but to be discriminating, not to take simple pot shots or anything like that, but really go towards what you want to have, not so much just running away from who you are or what you're worried about. And I hope that helps. So definitely there's a lot of going forward. One more thing about the Chariot. In this one, you can kind of tell it's like if those are mechanical, say like they almost look like robotic aardvarks, but they're meant to be like robotic horses. The traditional iconography of this tarot card is someone with two horses, and they're in like a chariot behind them. And and even older than that, you actually have two sphinxes. One is black, one is white. That's meant to symbolize you're going forward with everything you have, and you want to make sure that you are within balance of, okay, I'm all together and focused here, and not just catering to one part of yourself or going rogue. You want to be as balanced as you can be. It's hard to be balanced when you just feel like you don't have any more energy to give, but you want to make sure that what you are steering towards, what you're running towards, is something that feels good and that you are excited to go to, and not just jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire, if that's an analogy that works. Also, if you've got any of those other kinds of any kind of secret stuff lurking in the background, and any kind of lower base desires and motivations, things that you kind of have in your the skeletons in your closet too, this can also speak to those. So with all of that said, you have a lot of momentum. Use it wisely. You can absolutely go towards that Lover's card and just say, yeah, I'm really burnt out right now, but I really want to go towards what I'm excited about. And as long as you focus on going where it feels good and not so much outrunning yourself or your own exhaustion or your own burnout, you're going to do great. These are a lot of major arcana cards, and things are definitely the impact of this month will have big long-term ramifications for you, and it looks like it's got every opportunity to be incredible. So Pisces, I wish you all the best this month. If you feel like you need a little bit of a Reiki tune-up, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, not just so you can see the videos for July and August, but also so you can drop by my 5 times weekly healing live stream right here on YouTube. So also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs if you happen to know all 3, as well as any other major placements that are going to be big for you this month. So thank you, Pisces. Have a beautiful month ahead, and I hope to see you again in July.